if you are Igbo, being a girl child is hard.
Mm. Good day, everyone, and welcome to. I think this is the first episode I'm posting on YouTube of this, but it has been on.
Yeah.
Anyways, welcome to Truth and Therapy with Adeshola Konka. My name is Adeshola Konka, your host, as you know, on this channel. And today I have with me CHIOMA,
Yeah.
CHIOMA of CHIOMA Vlogs.
Yeah.
CHIOMA she's a big YouTuber. So she is a big YouTuber. Don't let her deceive you. I'm going to post her handle. So if you don't know, follow her for all news, tips and tricks in navigating Doha and lifestyle.
Yeah.
Follow Chioma. But anyway, Chioma, can you introduce yourself to the crew?
Yeah. Hi, it's good to be here.
Why are you shy? She's not. This girl is not a shy YouTuber. So I'm surprised. Like, it's good to be here.
It's good to be here in Truth and Therapy with Adeshola Konka.
Thank you.
I'm here to speak my truth.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you all please subscribe because there
Yes.
are more amazing content she's going to be putting out for you all.
Thank you. Okay, so today I brought Shema here so we can talk on growing up as an African girl or specifically a Nigerian child because I'm going to post some videos here. I've spoken to girls from Kenya and Zimbabwe. So she's Nigerian. I want her to give us the Nigerian perspective today.
Okay.
Yeah. So growing up as a Nigerian child, issues we face, what we can do about them, and generally advice to upcoming young Nigerian girls.
Yeah.
So first of all, my first question will be, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Lagos, Nigeria.
Where in Lagos?
I grew up in the barracks. My dad
Oh.
was actually a soldier. I was born in Ikeja, my own barracks, that's in Yaba.
Wow, I know my own, very popular.
Yes.
Yeah.
So from there, I went to Ikeja Cantonment.
Wow.
So that was where I actually grew up. When I tell people that I grew up in the barracks, they'll tell me that no, it's a lie.
Honestly, like
You cannot be-
you must be tough. Like that's serious.
Yes, we are born that way.
So how was growing up with, like, I can't imagine. How was growing up like as a daughter of a soldier, growing up in the barracks? That's not girly at all.
It's not actually girly because my dad is this type of person that I did not have like any growing up life, like child life. I did not grow up with toys. I did not even grow up with friends.
Understandable,
Like
yeah.
if you come to my house as a den, my dad wants to know everything we are talking about. So I was just more of into myself. I was more of an introvert.
Yeah.
And then thank God I went to a boarding school. Imagine me going to boarding school. I'm always happy when school resumes because
Obviously,
can,
that's your chance to
I can
socialize.
live my life.
Oh, yeah.
But once I'm back home, I'm just this
back into your
person like,
shell.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, my dad doesn't take no for an answer. Anything
Yeah.
he tell you to do,
You have to. Of course, yeah. You're talking to a soldier, a Nigerian soldier.
So that's
I can imagine it's like a kind of hard and sheltered life. But were there like any fun moments? Is there any positives of growing up in the barracks?
I think the fun moments I actually have in the barracks is during Christmas period like this.
Oh.
Because all the children then we'll call ourselves, we'll just teach ourselves choreography.
Oh, nice.
Christmas
They have
songs.
Christmas end of the year party.
Yeah, like all this end of the year party. I think that's the fun moment I have. But the other moment is, you know, in the barrack, too much fighting, too much.
Oh, such as fighting. And then they're supposed to be upholding the law.
You don't want to see that.
So now growing up as a girl in Lagos, in Nigeria, in West Africa, do you think growing up in Africa gave you any strength?
You know, what I actually think, growing up in Nigeria, especially, it gave me so much strength. You know, back home, I never knew the strength I had.
Wow.
Till I moved out of Nigeria.
Okay.
That's when I knew that I had so much strength.
Like, what kind of strength are we talking about?
In Nigeria, if you're from other African countries, you might not understand it. But if you're in Nigeria, we are taught to strive. We are always looking for opportunities. Like a Nigerian person walks into a room, he's always looking for opportunities. And you know why? Because of our government, they're not ready to help us.
Yes.
your family, you are fighting battles with your family. You are fighting battle with the community that you grew up in,
and more or less as a girl,
you're
as
always
a girl
fighting.
child. Yeah,
So that alone is just going to like
make you strong mentally.
And especially I think growing up where I actually grew up really built me a lot.
Okay.
Because you grow up, you see families, you see them fighting, you see husband and wife fighting. There's this kind of lifestyle that you're going to see, and you just sit back and tell yourself that no,
it's not going.
I don't want this life for myself. So you are always at the defending end. Like no one is going to fight for me. I have to fight for myself. So that's the life.
Yeah.
So when you leave Nigeria or leave any country that you are, you understand the type of strength that you have, because people back home, you have almost the same type of energy. But you are coming to a place like
they are much calmer.
Yeah, you see someone will tell you that maybe you need something. Other nationalities can say, "Please, can you give me this?" But Nigeria will give me that.
And I think that's why when other nationalities meet us, they'll say, "Oh, Nigerians are so aggressive."
We are not aggressive. We are taught to struggle. We are all by ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, you should just imagine, like, culturally and mentally, you're taught to fight for what you want. So when you come into the settings with other people take it so chill and casual, you're like, what's wrong with you? Why are you so slow?
Let's take it for example, Kata.
Yeah.
There's security. If you leave your house open, you know that yes, you are secure.
You're safe.
But back home, you have to fight for your own security. You're always watching, like
you're always on edge. You have to be on edge.
Coming to me, let me give you the punch in the face. So that's just how we
are. Exactly. Yeah. It's not normal though. Like we do all need therapy in that country. We as women, children. Anyways, growing up in such a strict household, did your parents did they ever talk to you about sexuality, sexual education? I know the answer, but I think I'm doing the research. Every guest I have, I'm going to ask them, because some people be like, "No, it's not everybody," but I want to prove that yes, it's indeed everybody. Did your mom, your dad, did anybody ever talk to you about that?
Actually, young girls that are growing up now, they don't know what they have, because even though your parents did not teach you this, you still find meaningful content online for you to learn from.
Yes.
But back in our own time, I think the highest advice my mom has given me as a girl child is be careful.
Careful of
be
what?
Careful
of what?
Now tell me, what should I be careful about? I don't know.
Exactly.
My dad will call you for advice. You think it's advice. Someone is advising you, the next thing you start to shout at you. Then you are looking like, is this
advice?
Are you advising me? I've not done anything wrong yet, and you're already screaming the whole place down. Our parents, I think maybe they were shy of the word sex.
Yeah. And religion added to it, I think.
They were very timid about it.
True.
So almost everything that most people, especially me, what I learned it on the street.
On the street and on TV.
Oh, even TV, I don't even like to read. I don't like to watch TV. I don't even like to read.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I learned it from people's stories. I learned it from the friends I made. Like their wrong choices, I learned from their wrong choices. Their good choices, I learned from it. So
which is sad. Which is sad.
That's the life that we're living.
Yeah, which is sad.
What I'm going to do.
Because back then you see your mates getting pregnant here and here at 13, at 14, and even people that are not getting pregnant, but people who are not supposed to have been in some kind of situations. I feel like if they had given us the knowledge, and I feel giving the knowledge is giving you bad information, but there is good information.
Yes.
In sexual education, it doesn't all have to be bad. They feel it's teaching you how to have sex. They feel giving sexual education is teaching how to have sex. And again, we were never even taught how to date.
You just root to the answer.
Exactly.
You get it when you're
away from boys when you're young, when you're 20. Oh, when will you marry? How do we go from that to this? I feel like it's important for the upcoming generation. Like we believe it will change. With our children, it will be more different.
Yeah. Our parents, then when you're even about to get married, they will not tell you that, okay, fine, in regards to sex.
Honestly, I had no clue. They just marrying you.
Imagine you are teaching me how to cook, but the basics, you're not teaching me that this is what I need to do.
Which is one of, exactly. They focus on the cooking part. Like, what of the other
They
parts?
say that if your husband shall touch you in the night, just
They don't do that one.
no, they don't tell you. They just go like this. If an husband needs you, he can leave me like maybe I need to advise him. Why don't you tell me that? This is how it is.
Yeah.
Since you said that you are teaching me everything, teach me everything, literally.
It's sad. This is even grown up, mature, into adulthood. You're still never told anything. Even the day of your wedding, you're still never told anything. No, they just expect you to figure it out.
There is one thing my husband usually say that African marriage, we're not really built for marriage. That we are only built just to make love. That's what my husband usually tell me. That the reason why we
make children. Maybe I'm able to make children.
The reason why we're even going into the marriage, we don't know.
Because it's just a cultural thing.
Yeah, just get married. And I think this thing starts with our parents because they will not even tell you like the main thing they're going to face. You see most mothers, they'll say, I'm in the marriage because of my children. So that child, you're already telling that I'm in the marriage because of my children. That child is also going to marriage with that same mentality that I'm in the marriage because of my kids. Anything my husband is doing to me, I need to take
of the kids, which is sad. What of mental health? Did they ever talk to you about
that we are growing up that
we understood?
Even as of now, yes, I cannot really say where my mental health is because I've not really understand that full meaning of the mental health. Yeah.
If you can you look back to like episodes you have when you were younger, you feel like, okay, maybe this is sadness, this is depression, this was me needing space, but you could not recognize it then.
I could recognize like my down moment.
Yeah.
And one of my down moments, if you are Igbo, being a girl child is hard. Very, very hard. I'm yet to actually speak my truth, right? I had like growing after me, I had like my brother. Igbos, they focus more on the girl child. It's just recently that more men that are beginning to like focus on their daughters. They'll tell you that once she get married, she's no longer bearing my name. She's going to bear the husband's
So they focus on the male child.
They focus more on the male child. So then anything I was doing there, I just needed to prove a point.
That you mattered and you belonged.
I can.
You can.
I told myself as little as I was that I was going to fight for myself. Even though nobody is there to fight for me, I'm going to fight for myself. I'll make sure I go to school. I'll make sure I do things that they thought I would never amount to.
Yeah.
And that's why I have this mentality that I don't want to do everything just focus around my husband. Yeah. I want to do things focus on my name, myself. I want to create something that my young girls, they're going to look up and say that mom fought a good battle.
True.
So there are some things that we cannot really put out there, but just know that one of my down episode is just growing up in a Igbo household as a girl child. It's very tough.
And were you the first girl?
I'm the first
born.
Oh my God, that first girl.
that is one, and we have to even talk of the pressures of being the firstborn girl on you because they feel in the end you are someone else's property, so they don't invest. They won't want to invest in you, maybe via education or other things. But also there's this expectation of, oh, she's going to go out. We're going to get the bride price. I think that's where they place the value on. Yeah, I think that's where they place the value because what they feel is that the Igbos, they feel the male child carries the name of the family. Sure. But the female child will just drop the name and answer and go the husband's name. But what they fail to understand is even though she's dropping, and I feel that most female child they don't drop their father's name. They don't. I feel most female children are the backbone of the family. Even it got to a point my dad looked at me one day and said that thank God I gave that to a female child. Wow. And I was so fulfilled, like I could when he said do that. I could because I really fought. Like I've been this person like always fighting alone.
I have to strive. If you're a man, a lady can come to me and talk some certain things to me. I'll just like overlook it and say, that's girl thing.
Yeah.
But if a man is telling me that word, I'm ready to fight.
You need to prove a point. I need to prove you wrong.
Yes. So when I met my husband, my husband said, you don't have to always prove a point. You standing alone
is a
already commanding respect. You don't always have to like fight. And I said, I was brought up that way because no one is going to fight for you.
Yeah, and that comes from feeling like you are inadequate, like you're not okay.
Yeah. You know, when you go to the village, then so that I'm very, very much older than my younger brother. Before they will call me, they will have to call me first.
Yeah.
So I felt that that's an insult.
It is an insult.
It's an insult.
But I think people are changing now. The more people are getting educated, even in the Igbo community.
Even if they don't change, they'll change because
they'll tell you, yes, girl. So I want you to look back now and look at CHIOMA at 13-year-old. Maybe look into the camera.
Okay.
What's your advice for CHIOMA at 13?
It's okay to be young. These days, everybody will become an adult. But what we are actually facing in the adulthood, as me, I have known it then.
You don't struggle to grow up.
I would have just maintained.
You would enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment.
Just enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
And the next one for me is, it's always good to dream. The world alone is tough. Don't be too hard on yourself. Do not be too hard on yourself. Do not let social media to dictate your life. Do not let friends to dictate your life. And the last one I'm going to tell you is, always pray to have people around you that is going to like push you to the next level. As me, CHIOMA 13-year-old had some people around her, some backbone around her that would tell her, CHIOMA, I think you need to do this. CHIOMA, you need to push harder here.
Yeah.
I think I would have gone far.
Yeah.
So it's just good for you to have people around you that would push.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming to our set.
You're welcome.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned and click on to the next one, and please subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe, and also follow CHIOMA. I'm going to put her YouTube handle. She's a big girl, so please follow her. I'm following her footsteps.
I'm CHIOMA Blog, and please subscribe to Truth and Therapy with Adeshola Konka. There are lots of upcoming gist, and also I'm also going to be back here on your
definitely.
So please subscribe and support her. Like this video, share with whoever cares to listen, share with that girl right beside you. Okay?
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.